Baby doll pumpkins, it is very hot outside, and I am treating myself to some hot chocolate. And yes, I am sitting on my squeaky chair here to tell you a pattern that has been happening in crypto that no one's spoken about because they're not your friends. I'm your friend. Let's go through this. I made a nice post on Twitter which explains everything, and we're going to go deep. All right, look at this. So, in each Bitcoin cycle, there was an explosion of altcoins. We all know this. Smart contract, innovation, pushes forward. Now, I go through each one here. Let's explore. In 2013, it was a fair launch narrative because Bitcoin did a fair launch. And Bitcoin gave everyone the idea, you know what, maybe we can do something different. Maybe the market values different cool stuff. And decentralization. So it gave everyone the idea, right? Now, what happens next is all these poop coins come. And Litecoin was one of them. But when was the alt season? Okay. I mark it right here. The alt season was in the very last month. Don't worry, we're going to zoom into this later. The very last month, November 2013. Litecoin went 20x in that 1 month, and it was all over. Everything was done. I think there was another altcoin that did 100x in that month, and it was literally all done. 4 weeks of up only, and that was the top, and then down only. Okay? So think about that. It was altcoins, the altcoin mania started at the very, very end, and it ended. Now, in the next cycle, we had Ethereum. So Ethereum had an initial burst, but then Ethereum really took over in 2017 from January. And I'm going to show you the chart as well. So what I noticed was, I go, well, instead of coming in the last month, like 2013, what happened was Ethereum is in the middle to late part. So where it came a bit earlier relative to Litecoin, you know, when you compare to Bitcoin cycle. So here's the thing, right? You continue to move forward in time on your squeaky chair in your fluffy slippers. And I noticed, hey, Uniswap, Aave, the DeFi season of 2020, that also front run the cycle even more. So that was, instead of the middle to late like Ethereum, it was now in the early to middle part, which is here. Okay. Crazy, yeah? So now I've got question marks. What's going to happen now? Are we just going to get something as a new innovation? Are we going to get more altcoins? You can probably tell already something's bubbling up. There's a lot of people on the sidelines and they want a degen. China coins, they're all poopies. Artificial intelligence, they're all poopies. There's no real product yet. There will be, okay? So a lot of you guys, you're asking me, when are we going to do new coins? When are we going to go to new other stuff? This is not the time to do it, all right? You don't do it now. Stick to the strong network effects now. It's still too early. We are now guessing huge amounts of risk here on our plate, Reed. Huge, all right? Huge. If you leave your blue chip strong network effects now, I can get them for you now. If you leave them, man, you are giving away a lot. You are taking too much risk, okay? So we can just get them here. You can see them up here, man. Okay, I like Chainlink. No competition. If you don't want Chainlink and you want something else, you can put in Uniswap, even though it's a valueless governance token. But if you like unicorns and you like the color pink, you can put it in. I don't have any Uniswap anymore. I used to have big weight in it. I just don't like it anymore. You can also do the same for Aave. I don't like DAOs and decentralized stuff. We tried them. People it doesn't work the way we think it is. The people who control it, they're already really rich. They don't care about adding value for investors, okay? I like Chainlink. If I have to pick of all of them, I like Chainlink. There's no competition for it, okay? The Hex community is super strong. We're waiting for, Pulse Chain, PulseX to really get on their legs and stuff. And I love Poor Pleb. But we're going to be watching like 1, 2, 300 coins. You're going to have to choose from some, but it's still too early for many other projects out there. Binance Chain, poop. Polygon, poop. Solana, poop. All of these other chains, man, not good enough. Their communities are not sticky. Cardano, XRP, yes, they have stamina to last, but they're not making anything new. There's no reason to go choose their chain out of everything else. And you also might ask, what about Ethereum Layer 2s? Unfortunately, most of the Ethereum Layer 2 coins, they're all grifts. There are smart gigabrain dudes and dudettes who are making like, complex, dopex options and premier pricing. It's for degens and leverage trading. It's DeFi squared season without the whole retailer part. It's just people PvPing with each other, trying to do dexes and gambling and this stuff. And the worst part is you go and look at all the coins that everyone says is legit. They're up 3, 4, 5, 600% already. I'm not buying a 600% bag in 2 months. Get out of here. I'm going to sit on my squeaky chair. Don't you dare put that in front of me, my friends, my family here. I have no conviction in them. So what do? Well, let's go through the cycle, man, because I'm showing you that it's coming earlier. So I know something's going to come, but not yet. I'm still holding the blue chips. I call them blue chips, right? I like the Hex community. I like Chainlink. Maybe you have others you believe in, but it's still too early. It really is too early to even consider trimming off stuff. There are so many avenues. There's so many pitfalls, man. Artificial intelligence, Chinese coins, a random meme coin, etc., etc. Not good enough. You need a wave of retailers. You need to feel crypto all around you and heating up and the fireworks. And when we do feel that, we know, okay, there's so much positive momentum. We can afford to get in and make some mistakes. We can afford to buy something up 300% because it might go another 300%. We're not anywhere near that. I feel like anything you buy now, one big fat red Bitcoin candle stops the junk. It won't stop the good network effect stuff, but it will stop the junk, okay? So let's have a look at the previous cycles, okay? So I have these, and you can actually see them. You can see them in their line, right? You can see them matched up. So you can actually look at Litecoin. The data here isn't fully here for Litecoin. And actually it is here, friends. I've done a quick edit. Look at this. Look at this. This is that month I was talking about. You can see it right here. Here comes Litecoin. Woohoo! 20x. See? See? I'd never lie to you. We're friends. Look at this. In literally, here we go, November 2013. Bang. Litecoin just does a 20x and it's all over. So that was the very last month of the Bitcoin cycle. November 2013. And then Mt. Gox came and everything went to poopy land. Okay? That's what happened. So Litecoin and the altcoins, they like had their... They only came to the very end. Now, I'm sure there was some obscure ones. There weren't many altcoins around back then. It was like 10. Okay? But then, Ethereum comes with Vitalik. Vitalik's brain, it's dying to get out of his skull. It can barely fit in there. It can't breathe. And he makes smart contracts. And what happens is, I'm going to put this on a weekly chart. So what happens is Ethereum does a big wave up, Actually, the Ethereum ICO is 31 cents. Woohoo! Everyone's up 50x. Now, this period doesn't look like long. But if you check from here, from February to February, there you go. It's 12 months. So have a look at this. 12 months of sideways. So it still ended up coming earlier than Litecoin. But look when we start going nuts. It was right here. So at this point, in the first quarter of 2017, Bitcoin broke its high of $1,100. I know you don't believe me, so I'm actually going to put it on a weekly. I want to show you right here. We're going to go to 2017 and have a look at this. This is 2017 right here. You see this? You see up here? It starts breaking and going nuts. This is where Ethereum starts going ballistic. Altcoins started moving. Beginning of January. Remember, the whole season finishes in December of that year. December 2017 to January 2018. So if we were repeating the same cycles, Litecoin would have, and all the altcoins, they would have only started moving here. Right here. But they didn't. They didn't. Because of Ethereum, right, Methland, they started moving earlier. Do you see how we're moving towards the left? you can see if we repeated 2013, altcoins would have went nuts at the end. But earlier, something's happening, okay? But this isn't enough. This could have been just like noise, right? Now we move on to the next cycle. In the next cycle, I'm not going to bother getting their coins up, but DeFi season happens in here, friends, in here. Have you noticed something? Bitcoin had not broken the all-time high, and we had a renaissance of altcoins to go ballistic. Just like 2017. However, it was even earlier than the 2017 part. Ethereum didn't even break its all-time high. Ethereum wasn't going nutsy. Ethereum was also pretty quiet. You know, $300, $400 at peaks around here. It was the other altcoins that went nuts. It was DeFi. You had your grifty poopy coins like Synthetics. You had Aave that went up. Chainlink was going monstrous. Many other altcoins went huge. Uniswap, DEX trading. That was the innovation. It all came because Uniswap became popular. Isn't that crazy that we are now left translating again? Once again, we're getting earlier into the cycle. So, maybe, here are the question marks, the 3 question marks of friendship. Size 40, here we go. Some point, something's going to move. You don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I'll tell you right now, it probably ain't Bitcoin. It's probably not Ethereum now. And I know this is going to sound a bit racist, but it's probably not Uniswap or Aave, the DeFi coins either. It's going to be something new. I don't know what it is. Now, I love it when everyone guesses. See, it's funny. They always guess coins that had a narrative already in 2021. Wrong. Completely wrong. It's always something new. It's not going to be gaming. It's not going to be metaverse. It's not going to be NFTs. It's not going to be layer 1 chain, alt layer 1 chain. That's not actually going to do that, okay? It's going to be something else. We don't know what it is. You know, you might say, hey, artificial intelligence. Yeah, maybe it's an artificial intelligence product, but they don't exist yet. Show me the product. Right now, it's just cartoon boobies. Computer-generated cartoon boobies. That's not enough to, like, get billions of dollars in, you know? So, we're still waiting. I don't know what it is. There's too many question marks. So, I've given you a piece of evidence here showing that we got to be ready. And we are ready. But I'm still not touching stuff. I'm still not considering trimming anything off Link, Hex, Poor Pleb, nothing. I'm still holding the recovery coin strong. This is not the time to do it. For every one winner, there are 9 losers. Actually, it's more like for every one winner, there's like 19 losers. That's eventually what's going to happen. People are buying the wrong coins, wrong narratives. They don't know what's going on. And the one person who wins comes and brags about it. So when this thing does appear, whatever it is, we will be ready. We'll say, hey, man, this is actually exciting. The possibilities are endless. So I get asked, you know, why are you talking about Pulse Chain and Hex or just Chainlink? What about the other stuff? Well, I've just given you why I don't. No, I'm not being a sucker and getting everyone trapped. Because it will be Russian roulette. You're just spinning the chamber and you're firing off. You don't know if that's going to be the one that costs you. And yeah, you know when you're going to feel it? You're going to feel it when you lose on your bullets and your blue chip, it just grinds up. Because our blue chips, you know, Chainlink, Hex, everything, we haven't seen them do this yet. All they've done is like just farting sideways. Eventually, that fart will stop going sideways and there'll be a gust of wind that just slightly grinds it up, starts moving it up. And then the person who just said, oh, wow, I was able to get in here and I'm still holding and look at this. The stairway to heaven. You're going to feel like such an idiot when you hear someone say, wow, I was a good cookie on my squeaky chair in my fluffy slippers and I just bought and held and I'm being rewarded for it. You're going to feel like an idiot because you chased all those narratives around all the different retailer avenues and all the traps. So, for now, For now, all we have to do is wait. I don't want to commit to anything. I don't want to try guess which one of the freaking 30 narratives is it going to be. No point. If they come out and excite us, we will know. I'll make a video. You'll probably say, hey, that's cool. You'll see it popped up everywhere. People are using the thing. Right now, no one's using the thing. Right now, it's just PvP. It's, hey, there are people at the casino playing blackjack. Oh, blackjack's not cool today. Now everyone's on the poker machines. You know, that's literally what's going on. People are just changing the games on the tables. But there's no innovative new game. You want the new game to come out in the casino, you know? You want mud wrestling to come out. That's what you want. Like new mud wrestling. Everyone's in a bikini. Everyone's slippy and sloppy and slappy, and you get to bet with it. You want that fun new thing to come out and capture everyone's imagination. That's what we want. That's because that's what happened in every single cycle. Every single cycle, something new came out and captured everyone's imagination. So initially, I thought, hey, you know, I'll be buying this somewhere deep into 2024. Maybe these question marks deep into 2024. But you never know. We might get lucky enough that we get to get it in the next few months. Maybe. Because the people who got into Aave and Uniswap and were able to participate, they were doing them at the beginning of 2020. So they had to sit for like 6 to 8 months, and then the DeFi season came. So the opportunity was there. I did not know about YouTube, Twitter, or anything back in 2020. So I had no idea how to use these. I didn't understand them. I was watching some YouTubers, but no one could explain anything properly. It was very complicated. Very hard to use. No one knew what MetaMask was. Clicking the settings. It was just very foreign. It's a different story now. But also you have more hungry wolves now. So it might not be as lucrative. But on the other hand, we're still going to be here to take advantage of it. So it is too early. We are watching and waiting. And we are going to be prepared. Hey, if something appears, let's go for it, right? If we see stuff all popping up plus 400%, plus 500%, I'm not rushing in my money. I'm not going and buying these exit liquidity bags. I'm not going to be stupid, you know? But if there's people using something and we can use it and there's like some lull period, that's when we get in. So I also have a contingency plan. And the contingency plan is this. If we get a period where, let's say this new tech, whatever it is, comes out, right? Let's say it comes out and there's a pump and we don't want to buy something up 400%. And then we regret it because 2 months later, it's up another 300%. So they go 12x, right? Right. So this is Bitcoin chart, but the altcoins will be going with it, whatever that new tech narrative is. Well, what ends up happening is you're going to feel FOMO, but I'm not. I'm going to be like, well, I don't care. I'm not buying this dog poop. All right. There will be a wave of put everyone back to reality again. There will be the first big wave after the halvening, around the halvening, on the halvening, whenever it is around here. Somewhere in 2024, because here's the thing, right? If we don't get that, what does that mean? That means we just kept going to break up the high. Do you think that's likely? I hope it is, by the way, because we're still holding our recovery bags. But if the market doesn't want to go up in a straight line and it wants to do that first wave of, you know, of putting everyone back to earth, like it did here, right? It put everyone back to reality there, and also it put everyone back to reality a few times here. So there was always these stop and start periods, okay? So if we get another stop and start period, where we actually stop, in that stopping period, people are going to be like, oh, because crypto's getting boring and stuff. In that period, that's when we'll get the new tech. So we will get it here. We'll be ready. We will look for, okay, what's this new tech? Who are the cool stuff being built, right? And you don't even, be honest, you don't even have to get it right. You just got to be in the communities with the logos and whatever, okay? You don't have to get the actual thing that everyone adopts, because people are people and they'll just go buy whatever. So this is the plan, right? We're still not going to chase. If we miss things, and surprise, surprise, we don't want to pay up and it keeps going, we still got a contingency plan. Because on this scoop, we're going to watch and we're going to wait. And hopefully we'll be able to pick up some nice stuff. Maybe with that new tech, maybe you also throw some consolation coins, like your gaming, some metaverse. If someone's made cool stuff, right? Maybe some layer 1 chain that you think is popping. You get the point. There will be some sort of selection that we can go and put our mind to. Oh, definitely memes. Definitely memes. Memes are so big in this season, its own season 1, that memes will probably try to do something in season 2. But there's so many memes, right? That's why I love Paw Pleb. So the good thing is we have a strategy. We haven't missed anything out. Yes, I will continue to focus on Pulse Chain, Pulse X, and Hex, and chaining. They're deep value. I don't care. They are deep value. All this other stuff, I don't care that they're moving. Don't tell me they're going to move after they're up 400%. Okay, that's being a dirty grifter. That's just chasing green candles. I want to know before that. So out of the 22,000 coins, come and give me a list of the 5 coins that are going to do plus 400% in the next 3 months. That's right. You can't give me the list. No one's got that track record. They only shill when they want to nefariously dump or after everything's gone up, and then you end up on one of the main YouTube streamers talking about narratives and all this garbage, all right? We're here to be professional. I want to win, okay? You got one chance to nail this cycle. I'm not going to go screw it up. I'll give you bad advice just because we couldn't sit on our fingers, okay? So, mental fortitude. We're going to sit here. Our chairs are squeaky. Our slippers are fluffy. And don't forget, next time in your family, friends WhatsApp, you reply to your friends with a banana emoji. Until next time.